Hello, good to see you again. Today will be a fantastic day. Today is Climbers Challenge Race, organized by Grupo guepardos. I'm at Custom Rock in Mexico City. The weather, as you can see, is not ideal. However, I'm thrilled, hoping for the best. I just got to the place. Since we had a heavy rain, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to be here. Fortunately, the heavy rain turned into a drizzle. Happy, since I didn't forget to bring with me a proper jacket. I couldn't record the first climbing section of the ride. It was Paris climbing. The pavement was so wet and I didn't want to manipulate my camera with a hand, nor stop. But I'm gonna show you the route in the map. 70 kilometers roughly, 70% is climbing, and the last section is the toughest, since you've got to climb around 1000 meters in 10 kilometers. After Paris climbing comes the descending to Tres Marías. At that moment, the temperature rose a bit. I decided to take off my jacket. Huge mistake. Even though the sun was shining, the temperature was 8 Celsius degrees. For a Mexican, that's quite cold. Moreover, it was windy as hell. I was shaking badly and my neck got numb because of the cold wind. I was barely capable of riding my bike in those conditions. When I got to Tres Marías, I had the opportunity to refill my bottles, rest a bit and prepare for what would come next. Fortunately for me, in that moment, I didn't have idea yet. The guy with the speakers says that there are two routes. The golden route, which consists of 70 kilometers, and the silver route for beginners, which is shorter and easier. Well, it's time to go. We headed to Huitzilac, the place where the toughest climbing starts. Luckily, the weather changed and the temperature rose enough to be comfortable. After descending the other 20 minutes, we got to the beginning of the climbing hill. We stopped and prepared our bikes since the climbing was very steep from the very beginning. We did that in order to avoid breaking the chain or falling down, which I guess was a good decision since it reduces the probability of having an accident. After the final count, the climbing started, and to be fucking honest with you, it hurt since the first moment. In this climbing, I faced 17% gradients. And I have to admit that I hadn't done that before, and in various moments I thought it was gonna be impossible to finish, since the challenging climbing I had in front of me seemed impossible to complete. I got exhausted really fast, mainly because of a lack of experience. As I mentioned earlier, I started very excited and burned my energy fast. Moreover, I didn't gauge my effort consistently, and all that took its toll on me. One thing that really scared me was that after every turn, I would find another hill, but higher than the previous one. My thinking process led me to believe that some of them I wouldn't be able to climb them. At the end, what helped me out was my mind, my concentration, and also managing my breathing was helpful. Without breathing properly and consistently, I would have failed absolutely. Unfortunately, my GoPro ran out of battery just before the toughest climbing section, but it was so difficult and so steep that I guess I looked in slow motion when I was climbing that hill. It was really painful and demanding. The steepest hill I ever ridden in my life. I couldn't record when I finished the race, but the experience is what matters. I finished successfully, without accidents, and in a reasonable time. Guys, I hope you liked this video. Right now I'm preparing for more rides. If you want to see them, please consider subscribing to this channel. Thanks for watching and see you soon.